Yarrow starts long before the business ever began. I grew up in a pretty dangerous home, and I saw some terrible things happen to my mom. I watched my mother be abused at the hands of my father. I saw her have no way to contact the people that she loves because her phone was thrown in a wall. It was broken. She had no way to get help, and that little boy ached for the world to change. And in 16 years, nothing has changed. And having seen my mom struggle from a young age, I was inspired to help people out of domestic violence situations. I believe that everyone has the right to feel safe in their own home. That's why I created Yarrow, to help people in domestic violence situations and out of sexual assault situations. We had a class project to go out into our community and solve a problem. That was the prompt. I gathered a team. We went out into the community and we talked with domestic violence shelters, their executive directors. And I was shocked that people listened, and people wanted to help us, and people wanted to work with us. We took that information back to our school and we collaborated together, and we created a solution. It's a disguised panic button. What the directors told us is that, one, it needs to be self-reliant, meaning that it doesn't depend on your phone. Every panic button that I know about, and I've done my research, relies on a Bluetooth connection to your phone, meaning if your phone's in the hands of an abuser, you're out of luck. We needed to make a tool specifically designed to solve that issue. Our device is completely independent, meaning even if your phone is at the bottom of the ocean, you're going to be able to get help. Another thing that directors told us is that it needs to be disguised. You can't have an abuser find your safety tool. That can lead to really, really big problems. Our biggest request is a chapstick. It's lightweight, it's gender neutral, it's discreet. An abuser would never look at a chapstick and wonder if this is what's going to save their victim. Things that you and I would never think about are big problems for people in abusive relationships. Jewelry, another common item for panic buttons, can also be triggering. Why are you wearing jewelry? Who gave that to you? Again, something that you and I would never think about is a constant worry for women living in these homes. Our first panic button is designed after a chapstick. When you get this chapstick panic button, you first go onto our website and input your wanted contacts. For me, I might put my parents and my wife. For you, it might be a neighbor or a friend. Whoever it might be, they'll receive a message that you choose yourself. When you double-click a hidden button on the bottom of the chapstick, you send a low urgency message. This could be something like, "I'm unsafe," or "He's drinking again." You can also include instructions on what you'd like your contacts to do. Maybe something like, "Come and find me. Please check in on me. Give me a call." Whatever it is that's unique to you and your situation, you can choose. For high urgency messages, your message should be different. Something like, "I need you now. Please come and get me. I feel unsafe." Whatever it might be, it's supposed to convey that your family and friends need to get you immediately. On top of that, it messages the police, the local authorities in your area. No matter what the message is, a GPS location is sent with your message so that your loved ones and the police know where to find you. As for the development of the device, we've finished our proof of concept model. It works, and we're really excited about it. What we need now is to work with an electrical engineering firm that can help us take it from an Arduino prototype and turn it into a small electronic device that fits into the shape of a chapstick container. To date, Yarrow's partnered with about a dozen women's shelters across Arizona and Utah. We're so close, and we have so many people that we can help. What we need to do now is raise $10,000. With these funds, we will finalize our engineering and take it to our investors. Our investors will then give us the funds to manufacture, which we can then distribute our product, our panic buttons, out to women's shelters across the country. Our goal is to get our panic buttons into the hands of anyone in an abusive relationship. What we need now is your help to make that a reality. For anyone wondering how my mom is today, she is alive, she is well. She's happily married to my stepdad. He's a great guy, but not everyone has that same opportunity. Not everyone's quite there yet, and so I fight for those women and men who are continually trying to fight for their freedom, trying to fight for safety. It's not easy to raise kids as a single mom. Some of you might be able to relate to that, but she did it. And because of that, I'm here. I will be forever grateful for her for that. She knows that it could have made a difference for her. And so every day that I work on Yarrow, I think of my mom, and I think of a young single mother out there somewhere struggling to take care of her kids. I do it for them. I do it for my mom. I am a big believer in the Bible, and one of the verses in there says, "Honor thy father and thy mother." And it's always been easy to honor my mother. She's super mom who can do anything, but it has not been easy to honor my father. How could you honor someone who hurt the person you love most for much of my life? How can I honor someone who hurt my mom? And that was really difficult for me for a long time. And Yarrow has given me an opportunity to do just that, to take his terrible decisions as a young man, to turn them into something that makes it better, makes the world better. He passed away when I was 13, and I never got any closure with him. And as I get older and into the ages, he was as a young father, I realized that he didn't know what he was doing. He was part of a cycle of abuse himself, and that doesn't excuse him, that doesn't justify what he did, but he was just a dumb kid. And I use Yarrow as an opportunity to honor my father, to take the terrible things that he did and make a difference in the world.